everyone, welcome to today's yoga practice. Today is a practice for downward dog haters. So if you don't like doing downward dog in yoga, then this practice is for you. I have quite a few friends who they don't like doing it, and they just struggle to get their bodies into that position. So this practice not only avoids that pose at all costs, but it also helps build mobility and strength and flexibility in your body that will help you, so eventually you will just be able to come into that position and feel like that it's doable. So with that said, let's jump on our mats and begin. Namaste. So guys, we're going to start on all fours today. So come to your hands and knees and then stack. So your hands are roughly more or less underneath your shoulders, in line with your shoulders, and the same with your knees underneath your hips. And just spread your fingers nice and wide so you've got a nice firm grip on the ground beneath you. And we're going to start our practice today with cat-cows, and we're going to use these cat-cows, this spinal flexion, to start tuning into our breath as well. So on your next inhale, let's make it nice and deep all together. You're going to drop your belly down, allow the pelvis to release, open your chest, look forward, and then exhale, nice long exhale. As you curve into your spine, push away from the mat, don't let your hands lift. Curve through the spine, release the head. Same thing again, inhale. Still pushing away from the mat as you drop your belly down. Shoulders away from your ears, open your chest. And then exhale, pushing away, rounding the spine through in the opposite direction. Pushing up, filling the space in your shoulder blades, releasing your head, and then again, inhale, drop your belly down, open up your chest, feel the lower back start to mobilise, and then exhale, tuck your tailbone under. That starts this movement of curving through the spine. Release the head. 2 more times through. Inhale, drop the belly. And exhale. Make this exhale really nice and long and slow. Release your head over. And final time, use the inhale to breathe the air all the way down into your stomach. As your belly expands, your lower back stretches, your chest opens. And then exhale, pushing away, rounding into your shoulders, through the spine. Release your head. And then come back to a neutral spine. And then we'll sit our hips. We'll sit back onto our heels, sorry. Just come into a seat for a moment and just circle out your wrists. And just take this moment to deepen your breath slightly. We didn't take a moment to check in with the breath at the start. So every time you have a moment where you're listening to me and you're waiting for the next moment, use that as an opportunity just to tune back in with your breath. Just circling your wrists. Then let's come back onto all fours. And find that same positioning where you feel nice and strong. And from here, grounding down into both palms, trying to keep the weight equal, neutral neutral spine, you'll lift the left leg up, flex the left foot. Nice, guys. Then from here, really grounding down into the left palm. Woo, and the bottom half of the right leg, you're going to reach your right arm forward. And let's just breathe here. Making sure we don't lose our breath now that we've started engaging our core, engaging our muscles. Then we'll inhale again. Really reach away with your fingertips. Flex the back foot, heel towards the back of the room. Fingertips reaching forward, creating a nice long line all the way through your spine. And then you'll exhale, draw it all in together. So bring your elbow towards your knee, round through the spine. Engage your core, really squeeze, push away with the left hand. And then again, inhale, reach out. No tension here. Exhale, using the muscles of the core. Draw, knee to elbow. Inhale, last time, reach forward. And then exhale, draw it all into center, round through the spine slightly if that feels good. And then we'll inhale, reach out again. And then exhale, drop the hand. Inhale again here, length through the spine, all the way from the heel, out through the crown of the head. And then exhale, release your knee down. Come back to a seat again for a moment and just circle your wrists, check in with your breathing. Alright, back onto all fours. Ground your hands, ground your palms, ground your knees. And then we're going to switch to the other side. So this time, inhale, we lift the right leg up. So keeping the weight equal between both hands to start as we flex the right foot. Keep a neutral spine. Start to breathe energy into the back of your body as if the air itself was actually stretching your skin, moving your bones apart so that there was more space in your back and in your spine. And then we'll inhale, lift the left fingertips off the mat and reach forward. Let's connect again here just for a moment. Feel the energy. Whew. Moving along that straight line that we've created. So all the way from our fingertips through to the heel of our flexed right foot. Pushing away from the mat at the same time. Really creating space in your shoulders. Reaching in opposite directions. Inhale again. And then exhale, draw it all in towards the center. Knee to elbow. Use your core. Inhale again, reach out. Keep the right arm straight and strong. And then exhale, draw all the energy in towards center. Squeeze, use your core. And then inhale again. Flex the foot. Reach your fingertips out. Create that long line. And then exhale, draw it all back into center. Engage your core. Last time, reach out, inhale. And then exhale, just place the left hand down on the mat. Inhale again here. Feel that energy moving up and along the spine, out through the crown, out through the heel of the foot. And then release the knee down. Come back to a seat. And last time we'll just roll the wrists and take nice inhales. Wonderful. From here, we're going to rise up onto our knees. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, slowly just step your right leg forward. So you're coming into a low lunge, and you will immediately start to feel a deep stretch in your left thigh. From here, we'll inhale, and then exhale, slowly start to shift the hips forward, and then just place, if you can, your fingertips, just light on your fingertips either side of your right foot, and really feel that stretch in the right thigh. If this is slightly too much for you, you can always just interlace your fingertips and press down on the top of your right thigh. Not too much, don't press too hard. Or you're here just on your fingertips, or you can always even come to your palms if you want to go a little bit deeper, if you're quite warm already. Let's take 2 cycles of breath. So we'll inhale and exhale. Make it audible. Just shimmy your shoulders, release the energy there that might have built up. Inhale again, maybe squeeze your shoulders up towards your ears, and then exhale. Woo! Breathe it out, wiggle them, any energy go, shake your head. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, squeeze your shoulders up towards your ears, and then exhale, roll them down your back, let them loose, wiggle around a little bit, shake your head loose if you need to. Amazing. Then from here, we'll tuck the left toes under, shimmy the left knee forward a little bit, and then we're just going to rise up to our crescent lunge, and you'll really feel a deep stretch now through the left thigh. Maybe take your gaze up towards your fingertips, and then exhale, nice big stretch, circle your arms back and round. Plant them either side of the right foot, and then you're just going to bring that knee back in. Inhale, rise up, and then exhale, step opposite leg forward, so left leg forward. Start to feel the stretch in your right thigh this time. And then inhale, and as you exhale, just start to lean forward, moving into a deeper low lunge, opening up your hip flexor, the groin area, and all of those really nice places to, dive deep into. And just breathe here. Again, if you want to rise up slightly, your fingertips don't quite reach the mat yet, you're all good here. And if not, fingertips on the mat or palms on the mat, whatever feels more comfortable for you today. I'm going to do fingertips. We'll take 3 breaths here like we did on the other side. So inhale, maybe squeeze your shoulder blades up, and then exhale, let something go. Move a little bit deeper into your low lunge. Inhale again. Exhale out the mouth. Let something go. Wiggly wiggly. Oh, feels good. Last time, inhale. And then exhale. Release out the mouth. Move your body. Wiggle and shake it out. From here, we'll tuck the right toes under, and we'll rise up to our low lunge. Feeling that deep stretch along the right thigh again. Inhale, take your gaze up towards your fingertips. And then exhale as you wind them back, really create space, open up your shoulders, the shoulder girdle, and then bring it all the way back down to your low lunge. Plant your palms with your hands either side of the left leg, and then just step it back. So you're back on your knees again. From here, we're just going to lower all the way down to our bellies in a really nice way that feels good. And we're going to take 5 cobras from here. So placing your hands so they're on the outside of your upper ribs. And then as we rise up, we want to try and keep our elbows tucked in towards our body as we rise up as much as possible. So the forehead lifts first, so we'll inhale, lift the forehead, then the chest, and then the chin, and then our gaze comes forward, and then we exhale opposite, chest, chin, forehead kisses the mat, and we rise up again. Inhale, baby cobra. Keep the elbows tucked in, exhale, release. Inhale, keep the elbows tucked, open up through the chest, chin lifts, and then we exhale, release. Really helping our mobility in the spine. Inhale, push away from the mat, forehead lifts, chest, chin, and then we exhale, moving slowly through the spine, we ripple back down. Twice more, inhale, and exhale. Last time, inhale, really feel each teeny tiny wonderful aspect of the movement. And then on our next inhale, we'll just push up nice and strong and come gently back into a child's pose. You can widen your knees so they're just kissing the outside of the mat, and then reach forward, taint your fingertips so you're on your tippy toes but with your fingers, and then inhale here, feel that length, that stretch through your arms as it really opens up the entirety of your upper back. And then exhale, just tuck your chin in and bring your forehead to rest on the ground. And we'll take just 2 more breaths here. Same thing again, really make your exhale release. One more breath, just for fun. And exhale. And then we'll rise up. We'll walk the hands back. So we're on our knees again, but our knees are a little bit wider this time. And then we'll close our knees together. Come up to our knees, inhale, and exhale again, right leg forward into our low lunge. Inhale, exhale, shifting forward into your low lunge. Just taking one breath here. And then you'll tuck the back toes under again. Place the left hand flat on the ground and then lift in the back leg. You're going to slowly lift the right arm and come into a twist. We'll be here for 2 breaths, so take your gaze, if you can, up towards the fingertips, or keep it looking down towards the left hand, and just really imagine a little string is pulling your hips up, and at the same time you're staying really strong in both legs. Take one more breath here, and then exhale, release it back down to your low lunge. Nice guys, inhale here, exhale, coming into your runner's stretch. Drag the hands back a little bit. Shift the hips back and straighten your right leg. Toes pointing towards the sky. Inhale here. Take your gaze forward and then exhale. Release over into the stretch. So just with the idea of drawing your head closer towards your knee. But it really just is the idea, and it doesn't matter how close you get. Inhale again. Coming through low lunge. This time we're going to curl the back toes under again, and then we're going to rise up really nice and strong, coming through our high lunge. You got this. We're not going to be here for a lengthy amount of time, so really use your strength. As soon as you feel like you're tired, I guarantee you will be moving out of it. So inhale here, really use the strength of your legs. Front foot is flat, back foot you're on your toes. And then exhale, we're going to open up into our warrior two. So back leg is now flat, facing the diagonal. And we open up our arms. So we're now creating lots of places in the body where the energy can enter and exit. And this is going to help the flow of energy move around the entire body. No blocks right now. Every part of your body is engaged. Your right thigh muscles, your left leg as it steadies you, your shoulders and your arms as they reach out, steady and strong, and your spine as it holds its length and its posture and its alignment in this pose. Inhale, flip the right palm, reach all the way back into your reverse warrior, keeping the bend in the front leg. And then from here, cartwheel all the way around. And then placing your left hand on the mat again, keeping the back leg lifted. You'll come back into your twist. Wonderful. Take your gaze up towards your fingertips. Inhale here. And then exhale. Release everything back down into your low lunge. Let's take a breath here, just before we move again. And then exhale, bring the right knee back. Same thing on the other side. Inhale, just rise up onto your knees for a moment. Roll your shoulders out if you need to. Take a few circles. Start feeling how the movement and the breath really work together as a team. And then step the left leg forward into your low lunge. Inhale, feeling the stretch in the right thigh. Exhale, lunging a little lower. Bringing the hands to the mat if that's comfortable, or just the fingertips. Guys, let's take one more breath here. And then plant the right palm on the mat on the inside of your left foot, and we'll lift the back foot and come into our twist on the other side. So try and keep your hips nice and lifted, but still keep the right angle in the front leg, and then just create this twist in the body. Two more breaths here. If you want to keep the gaze towards the ground, that's all good. Maybe for this final breath, you take it up towards the fingertips, and then exhale, bring it down, release everything. Inhale here, and then again shifting back into your runner's stretch, straightening the left leg, toes towards the sky, and walk your hands back slightly. And then inhale, gaze out in front. Exhale, energetically and physically, if that feels good too. Think of drawing our body, our chin, our forehead, whatever feels good, towards our knee, towards our shin, towards our leg. Just really feeling that stretch through the left calf and all the way along the hamstring, creating mobility and strength in your tendons and your ligaments. It's doing it all of the good. And then inhale, slowly, come back into your low lunge. And exhale. Take a moment to pause here. Let's do one more breath. And on your next inhale, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and we'll rise up into our high lunge, really moving slowly, creating some strength and stability in the legs before we take our rise up into our high lunge. Again, trust me here, we're not here for too long. I'm wobbly. Just breathe, feel the strength, feel the energy. Take one more breath here and then we'll open up out into warrior one. Inhale. And exhale, open out. Sorry, not warrior one, warrior two. And again, feel those points of energy where energy can flow in and out. The ends of your fingertips, the crown of your head, the soles of your feet, your left knee, and then down through the bottom of your spine. We can draw energy in from all around us. We can allow it to move out through all of these points as well. Keep it here, really strong pose. Feel into it. If you're shaking or moving slightly, it's all good. You got this. And then we'll inhale, flip the left palm up. Move back, reaching back, place the right palm on the back leg, reach back into your reverse warrior, and then we'll cartwheel all the way down, coming through our side twist. So plant the right palm down, back toes lifted, and then we'll reach up to the sky. Nice, guys. Two breaths here, just as we did before. Gaze wherever is comfortable, really pushing away from the mat, strong in your legs. Final breath, and then exhale, lower it all back down into your low lunge. And then bring the left knee back in to the right knee. And come back to sit on your heels. We'll just rest here for a moment before we move into our final stretch. So let's just be still here for a moment. If we lost track and control of our breath, it's all good. We have a moment here to take care of it again, notice it, and be with it. So let's inhale and exhale out the mouth. And then inhale again, and this time Exhale, keeping the mouth closed, out, back through the nostrils. 3 more like that, in through the nose and out through the nose. Twice more. Opening the knees nice and wide, coming forward as if we were coming to all fours, but we won't bring our hands quite as far forward. I'm going to place the left hand right in the centre, and then from here, slowly dragging the fingertips all the way up along the arm, really pushing into the mat, and then stretching all the way up and reaching as much as we can towards the sky with the right arm, and at the same time keeping a strong connection through the left hand, really firm connection with the left hand and the mat, and also at the same time a real connection between your right fingertips and the sky and the space that they're reaching towards. Inhale here, and then exhale slowly. You're going to feed your left arm, your right arm behind the left arm, and then just lower your right ear all the way to the mat. And if you're not feeling much of a stretch here, you can reach the left fingertips up overhead. And then sometimes I just have to make a slight adjustment and actually bring that left arm in slightly, align my spine so it's straight, and then bring my forehead to the mat. And then I feel a deeper stretch in this position. And we'll take 3 breaths here, knowing that this is our last posture now. And we can really release into it and enjoy it, as I hope we did with the entire practice. Final breath. And then slowly bring the left arm back in if you had it stretched out, and push yourself back up. Replace your left hand with your right hand in the centre of the mat. And then let's inhale, same thing again, really grounding into the right hand, connection with the mat, and then creating this nice opening all the way through the chest. Long line of energy from the ground up and out through the left fingertips. Feel the twist in your torso and the way you engage your core in order to make that twist even deeper. Take one more breath here, really reach away from the mat. And then we'll exhale again, thread the needle, left arm comes behind the right, take it all the way down, left ear rests on the mat, and then we can make adjustments again, so maybe just moving that left shoulder slightly over, so we get a deeper stretch here as we lower down our ear. And then if you want to take it a bit further, reach up overhead, and then try and keep your hips straight so they're not shifting to one side, and that will help you feel the deepness of this stretch. It is a subtle stretch, So don't necessarily expect massive sensations, but just enjoy the ones that you are feeling and allow your breath to move you further into those sensations. Two more breaths here. And then after your final breath, again bring the right hand in just to help push yourself all the way back up, coming onto our knees. Bring the knees together. Just going to take a nice stretch, so interlace the fingers behind the back. Just open the chest, draw your shoulders down, shoulder blades in towards each other. Lift your chin, open your chest. Really reach down towards the earth with your hands. And then exhale from here. We're just going to shift forward, so keeping a bend in the knees. Shift all the way forward. Take the hands up towards the sky. Don't bring the head to the mat. Exhale here. And then we'll inhale, rise back up, still reaching away with the hands. And then exhale, release the grip. Come to sit back onto your heels. And from here we'll just take 6 final breaths together. As it's been scientifically proven that all it takes is 6 deep breaths to calm the nervous system and to communicate with it that it is safe to move into a different state, the parasympathetic state. So if you've already started your breathing, amazing, and if you haven't, we'll take these next 6 breaths all together. Your choice whether you breathe out the mouth or out the nostrils. And on our next inhale, we'll breathe nice and deeply all together. I hope you enjoyed this practice, guys. I bring my hands to my third eye in honour of you and in honour of me, the connection we have with each other in this moment, and most importantly, the connection we have with ourselves. Thank you for practicing with me, and I'll see you all soon. Namaste.